Imagine carrying the weight of the life on your shoulders, stress, endless responsibilities, and the feeling that nothing is ever enough. But what if the very things that burden you are actually hidden blessings? Let me tell you a story. Life felt like a never-ending struggle for Arjun. Every day, he woke up with a heavy heart and stressed mind, burdened by responsibilities. Stress had turned him into a different person. He was always on edge, snapping at his kids, arguing with his wife over small things. One evening, after a long, exhausting day, Arjun sat on the couch, lost in his thoughts. His mind was a storm of worries, expenses, responsibilities, the never-ending demands of life. Just then, his young son walked up to him, holding a notebook. "Dad, can you help me with my homework?" the boy asked, his eyes full of hope. Already frustrated, Arjun snapped, "Not now." "Can't you see I'm tired?" The boy's smile faded. Without another word, he quietly walked away. But later that night, as Arjun passed by his son's room, something made him stop. His son had fallen asleep, the notebook still clutched in his small hands. He gently took the notebook and, as he placed it down, his eyes fell on the title of the homework. The title was, "Things That Don't Seem Good at First But Turn Out to Be Good Later." His son was supposed to write a paragraph on this, and he had already completed it. Curious, the man began reading what his son had written. "I am very thankful for my final exams because they don't seem good at first, but after them, we get school holidays. I thank the bitter medicines because they taste bad initially, but they cure me and make me feel better. I thank the alarm clock that wakes me up every morning and reminds me that I am alive. I am also thankful to God for giving me such a good father, because while his scolding feels bad at first, he buys me toys, takes me out, buys me treats, and I am happy to have a father." As he read his son's words, Arjun felt as though he had woken up from a deep sleep. His perspective shifted completely. The words his son had written kept echoing in his mind, especially the last line. It shook him deeply. He sat down quietly and began to think about his own worries. "I have to bear all the household expenses, but that means I have a house. And by God's grace, I am in a better position than many who don't have a roof over their heads. I am responsible for the entire family, but that means I have a family, my wife, my children. I am more fortunate than those who have no family, who are alone in this world. There is always someone coming or going at my house, whether friends or relatives, which means I have people who stand by me through both good and bad times. I spend a lot of money, but that means I have a good job and am more fortunate than those who are unemployed. Thank you, Lord. I am truly sorry for not recognizing your blessings sooner," he whispered. With that, his mindset changed completely. All his worries, all his stress vanished in an instant. He felt like a new person. He rushed to his son's room, picked him up, kissed his forehead, and began thanking the God. My dear friends, the problems we face in life, if we see them through a negative lens, will continue to weigh us down. But as soon as we change our perspective and start seeing them positively, everything changes. Our worries, anxieties, and troubles fade away, and we begin to see new ways to overcome our challenges. Sometimes all it takes is a small shift in perspective to turn frustration into gratitude. Gratitude transforms obstacles into stepping stones, struggles into lessons, and worries into wisdom. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, life opens up in ways we never imagined. A thankful heart sees blessings in disguise, even in the toughest moments. The more we appreciate, the lighter our burdens feel and the brighter our path becomes. After all, gratitude isn't about having a perfect life, it's about seeing the perfection in every moment. What worries are weighing you down today? Try looking at them from a different angle. You might just find a reason to be thankful. Tell me, What's one thing you're thankful for today? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you resonated with this story, like and subscribe for more Zen stories.